Alrighty. Early bird special. Yep, we are live early, especially after yesterday having technical difficulties. So this is sort of a test as well as a live stream. So, anyways, yeah, looking at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin's doing a really big deal. It just broke above its 200 simple moving average, above the 4-hour time frame. So, this is actually a really big deal. I still have some areas of concern because we are about to test our downtrend while being overbought on the 4-hour. This could cause some turbulence. Still a little worried about that, but it doesn't look bad right now. If we get a daily candle close above, that would actually worry me more because then it would look more like a fake out rather than a real breakout. So there's that. Anyways, as of right now, it's looking just fine. Checking out your 1 hour. 1 hour is showing you it's getting ready for another push to the upside. You want Ponky? Got you. Got you. I think you asked for Ponky yesterday, and I couldn't look at it. Actually, let's write on the back of this. We will check out Ponky. Wrote that wrong spot. Alright, we'll check out Ponky, no worries. So yeah, looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour, super overbought on your relative strength, but for some reason your stochastic is resetting. Not sure why it's doing that, but that could make it to where a lot of shorts are gonna get screwed. Let's check out your 15-minute real quick. Yeah, the day traders are kind of taking control here. So if Bitcoin does make another move to the upside, I don't know that it would make too much of a move, but we might be looking at that 89,075. Get Bitcoin to move up another 1.46% would be kind of good. That would also be breaking out of its resistances. So we're going to have to wait and see. But as of right now, shorter term time frames, the day traders, what they're staring at is this right here, the breakout, the back test. So you're looking at another leg up. And that is technically, I believe it's kind of a bull flag. So you'd be looking at, yeah, we're looking at right up there. It's kind of crazy. And all you got to do is maintain this uptrend right here. You're golden. Absolutely wild. But yeah, we could see another 1.46% upside move out of Bitcoin. Checking out your 5 minute. We got a little overbought, consolidating down. Now you're breaking out, getting ready for another leg up. Yeah, that's crazy. So still bullish on the day. Not bad. Not too shabby. So yeah, very bullish day. Very, very bullish. Let's check out Ponky for you real quick. Ponky. You want XRP? Sure. XRP. So Ponky looks like it's getting ready for another leg up as well. Kind of crazy. I would be using this, anchoring it down, probably right here. Ponky, I could see it going up to 12,159 sometime today. You're doing a real nice uptrend right now. So you're just getting accelerated to the upside. Current uptrend that you're working with is this right here. Very steep uptrend. So be careful on this one. Could roll over any time. But right now you could see this thing rally up another 7.9% on a very low time frame. Over time though, because you did break out of this longer term downtrend, you got two targets that you're aiming at. The big one is to get back up here to 27,326, something around there. But it looks like you are probably heading to this 618, which is going to be right about here, 16,238. That's what I would be guessing. So maybe about another 43% upside could be coming. So it looks pretty good, Jin. Looks pretty good. As long as you keep maintaining these uptrends and you keep on running, this could be really good. All depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin decides to pull back, though, yikes. I don't know that it will, though. A lot more hopeful today than I was yesterday. I was expecting a big old poopy dumpy this morning, but hey, no dump came. XRP. I still think XRP is going to 58 cents. I'm gonna say it loud and proud. I still think it's going to. Beautiful rising wedge pattern. It broke down from it. If you break back in, great. I mean, noted, we could argue they just reset the line because we are respecting the trend. So we are uptrending out of our recent downtrend. That is a possibility. Check out our daily real quick. So our daily right now, it is trying to trend up. You're fighting against trend lines. Or not trend lines, moving averages. So you're currently fighting against that 100 simple moving average. If you can break above it, great. You actually have done plenty to where this breakout could be extremely substantial. Find yourself back up to, or going up to a new all-time high ever, which would be $5.20. So the 589 prophecy could be coming. Who knows? But this is your longer term target, 111% upside if the market stays bullish. If it doesn't though, you never back tested a lot of things below you. It's a lot of bearishness down there. A lot of bearishness down there. So we'll see. The longer you stay above 205, the better it is for you. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Your weekly bearish divergence, it's trying to reset. Your weekly's 50 simple moving average is still sitting all the way down here at $1.27. So I still think you're going to be range bound for a while. I don't think you're going to get the pump you're looking for just yet, just because the weekly is still overextended. But these markets can do some crazy things. They can do some crazy things. You also never back tested the 200 daily moving average. There's a couple things here that could be holding XRP back, but stay above 205. You're crazy bullish at that point. Crazy bullish above 205. Anyways, let's look at Ethereum right now. Ethereum going a bit nuts. Up 4% on the day. It is actually maintaining above that 1934. Beautiful. So I mentioned this before. We could see a nice little 23% move to the upside, testing this supply line up here. We'll see how long it takes. You're in a rising channel. Looking pretty good, though. Your RSI is about to try and start crossing into that bullish control zone. Your 4 hour, you got overbought. So it's going to take some time to reset and get ready to try and run again. If I was scalp trading this, I would be looking at this kind of like this. And I'd be looking for 2,192 before we actually stop going up or start seeing any significant pullback. Could see another 4.9, maybe 5% move to the upside. That wouldn't be bad. XRP's been beaten down pretty darn bad lately. So this wouldn't be bad at all. Let's see your 1 hour. So your 1 hour, look at the stochastic, how quickly it's resetting while trading sideways. Intraday, I do think it's going to get another leg up. I haven't been using the stochastic very often, but man, I do miss it. It gives some pretty good insight. I do miss it. Looks like your 15-minute wants to reset its stochastic. So worst case scenario, you see a 50% retrace, come down to 2041. I don't think that's really a big deal. I really don't. It's about a 2% drop. You're up 4%. That wouldn't be a big deal at all. And it's almost lining up perfectly with this previous move. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're coming up to 2,192. With that being said, let's check out total. Check out total. Oh, shit. All right, so total is sitting right at resistance. This is a big deal. Not only is it at resistance, it's at its 200 daily moving average. So if the market were to see any type of issues, it would be now. It would be right now. All the money has to do is just stop coming in. There's your current uptrend that you're holding on to. Let's see if we can maintain it, because also We're looking at a rising wedge pattern. Rising wedge. So if we get a nice break to the upside of this, this could get out of hand very fast. End up seeing something kind of like this, going up to 3.17 trillion. That would be a really big deal. That would be a really big deal. You would see a lot of these altcoins finally get the relief that they've been begging for a long time. Not the 3-day. Oh shit. Alright, looking at the weekly, all we did was backtest the 50 simple. We're getting a nice bounce off of it. Holy crap. Well, so much for the 23% downside. We came close. We came really close. Never touched support at 2.14 trillion. However, a beautiful move that we made. If we are about to continue to the upside, next target we're looking at 4.45 trillion. Yikes. Holy shit. Your favorite altcoin could see a 56.71% move to the upside, if not more. That's actual insanity. What is that? Alright, is this stream still on? Are we still on? Yeah, we're good. It's nice to see. Alright, Near Protocol went nuclear last night. Let's see how it's doing today. It's resetting already. Oh my. It was up 7 point something percent. You got that break to the upside. Now if we bullishly backtest, you can see a 19% run out of Near Protocol. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty damn good. It was an actual perfect rising wedge pattern. You went up, you hit some resistance. Looks like you're gathering yourself before you're getting ready for the next leg up. Gonna be looking for $3.46 on the next leg up. Near Protocol is setting up nicely. Yo, what's up, Mo Money? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Alright, let's talk about some of the trades that I'm in right now. So I'm in Caspa. So Caspa, we're currently up 10%. So let's check out Caspa's chart real fast. Why did I take this trade? Well, it looked pretty. So I see this nice uptrend. We are bumping straight into our resistance. We broke above it. Now, with time running out, I am expecting a 24% move to the upside for Caspa and a test of your supply line. Yo, what's up, DWK? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Now, another trade that I jumped into, I'm in 2 over here. We have big time and 1 inch. So let's go ahead and check both of these out. Greetings from Netherlands. Netherlands. Wow, that's far. Wait, what time is it over there? It's like 11:08 a.m. for me. Netherlands? I have no idea how... I want to say it's like really late, right? What are you, 12 hours ahead of me? Something like that? You're kind of far. Can I add Cody, please? Sure. We'll check out Cody. I don't really have a list of things to show, so yeah. Greetings from Russia. Wow, solid. You're in Russia? Russia gets the world internet? Or is that just China that doesn't get it? I'm learning. I don't know. This is literally my ignorance on full blast. So I don't know. Well, there is a thing. Oh, your VPN? Yeah, I get it. It's like, well, we do have VPNs. Yeah, it's almost Christmas here. Wait, what? That Russian government on itself blocking services? No, I don't. Twitch works fine. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that. Completely ignorant to the idea. I know a lot of the world gets really mad at like Russia right now, but you know what? I want to visit Russia one day. I feel like it would be nice. Also, I want to go boar hunting out there. I think that would be really fun. Those things get big. But Insta, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter don't? Oh, man. Jeez. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I'm live on Twitch too to support the Russian audience. I didn't realize it was a thing. But yeah, so Casper right now, 24% upside, could be coming. Really could be coming. Let's go ahead and check out Cody real quick, and we'll get to more of the trades that I've been after. I'm actually kind of interested to see what Cody's doing, because, ooh, that fake out to the downside was obnoxious. Oh my god, I was looking for 52% downside. This, by the way, also was blocked. Discord was blocked? Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible. Here's your current uptrend for Cody. The funniest thing is that not us countries who blocked it, they let us use it. Wait, so who blocked it? I'm so confused. Oh, the US blocked it from you guys? That's crazy. That's insane. And Europe? No. What? I'm so confused. Russia did on its own. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So Russia blocked it, but the other European countries did not. Okay. They come from all around the world to see, bro, right? They're coming from everywhere. I just need to be right more often. That's what I really need to do. I was wrong for the last 2 weeks. I'm ready to get back to some gains now that I see a trend. It's really all I need. I need to see a trend. As long as I got a trend, man, we're going to be making crazy money. So I need to rechart. I need to rechart this, so just bear with me for a second. Why did we not? Oh, wait a minute. Did we? We did touch support. Oh, okay. That was a little confusing for me, sorry. Okay. Sweet. So this is what I'm seeing out of Cody right now. We do have this longer term downtrend we got to worry about, which kind of sucks. So even whatever we do to the upside, it could get completely washed out later. But they disabled ads on YouTube and Twitch for Russia. I don't see that as a problem. Damn, I'm sorry that confused you. It's all good. It's all good. So content creators now only hoping for their sponsors. Oh, shit. So the content creators can't get the ad revenue. That sucks. That actually does suck. Ad revenue is where it's at. Alright, looks like the consolidation is going to come to an end pretty soon here. Nice double touch. Bullish divergence. Great. Love to see that. So now, on the longer term time frame, looking at that down. Oh, shit. That was a beautiful back test, too. Nice break, back test. Okay, alright. So Cody could be making an actual substantial move here. We could be seeing it getting back up to 13 cents. Wow. Give it some time, but 76% upside could be coming. That's impressive. A free ad block? Yeah, right? Free ad blockers. It's always good. Let's check out your 4-hour real quick. So your 4-hour wants to continue up. 4-hour did a great thing. You are above your 200 simple moving average. This is really good. Really good. Also, you have a distinct uptrend to work off of. Even more beautiful. The closer you are to this uptrend, the easier it is to jump into a trade. I'm from 51st state of America. Eric sitting up there in Canada. Love it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So currently, if you're trying to get into a trade on this, you technically need a stop loss below 6732, and you would expect it to hold. But if you come up a bit higher and you backtest that support, that's going to be a really good area to put a stop loss. Have I ever checked what documents do I need to visit Russia, or was it only in your thoughts? Only in my thoughts. Have not looked into it any further than just thinking about it. Honestly, the only leaving of the country I've ever done is I've gone to Mexico. And noted, I live in California. It wasn't that much different. It really wasn't. So it was kind of like, oh, cool. So my tequila's cheaper here. That was about it. Yeah, I was very unimpressed. But yeah, Cody right now looking really strong, breaking out. Great. I needed to get above 8948 also. If you can get above that, that's going to be even better for this argument to the upside, but give it some time. You should be seeing a 75% move to the upside. I guess there's only a temporary visa and that's all. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. They don't want our freedom rubbing off on the Russian culture. It would be a problem. It would be a real problem. All right, other trades that I'm in. Currently I'm in Atom. So let's go ahead and check out Atom right now. If you're on the copy trading side of things over on Buy DeFi, then you're in this trade as well. So right now what I was seeing is this nice uptrending channel. And noted, based off that, we had this beautiful setup, sideways trading action popped up, bullishly backtesting this 481 level. Likely to go up and see 650. However, I'm just playing the fibs. Just playing the fibs. So we're seeing anywhere between a 9 to a 15% rally out of this one. And this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good so far. We're not down bad. We're just down a little bit. It's not bad. Not bad. Currently on the trade, I got to pull out my phone here to see what we're up or down. We're also in C98. Am I really logged out? Oh my goodness. Hold on. It's like 2 months average salaries in Moscow, a bit less. Wait, what? If we talk about money, I think something about 3K for a week would be enough. You're talking about like 3,000 US dollars for me to spend a week out there? That sounds ridiculous. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Shit. This is the wrong one. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. I have 2 Buy DeFi accounts. I also have 2 Wix accounts, and sometimes I log into the wrong one, and then it takes me forever to get logged in again. Give me 1 second here. It's because of the stupid verification process. Also, I can't see chat right now. I can't see a thing if you guys are typing it. Can't see it. Come on. Come on. No shot, right? Okay, we're in. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. You never actually tried to travel like this on your own? Want to try it? I mean, that would be good. I don't know, but it's 2 salaries. Wait, it's like 2 months average salaries in Moscow, or a bit less. 2 months, 3 grand? Oh my god. Really? Dang, that's not that much. 3 grand. 2 months. Wow. Yeah, where I live, 3 grand will get you a lot of anger. A lot of anger. You barely can cover your rent around where I live at that rate. I just have bad service. Oh, that's a problem. I'm trying to see how much we're down on this trade, because we're down a little bit, but it's not that bad. You don't know if there's an ability to spend it all? Oh, wow, so prices are just better. Way to shove it in our face. Alright, I can't get the specific numbers for you guys right now, but the trade's not that bad. Anyways, we're down a little bit on the trade. We're in a 15x, something like that. So I think it's a 15x anyways. We're looking mainly for this 9%, but we could be going for the 15% if the market stays really bullish. I'm going to be excited for that. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out the next trade that I'm in, C98. I got in this one last night. We had a nice breakout, and now we're bullishly backtesting. I'm mainly looking for this move to 895. So it's about a 20% move to the upside. However, based off this falling wedge, we could see it go up much higher, going up to 1051. So once again, this is another one. If the market seems like it's getting really hot and it just keeps running, I'm going to ride it out for the entire 44% upside, but I'm cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic here. McDonald's prices in the US are like 2 to 2.5 times more, even more different with products and grocery stores. That is insanity. I remember Tucker Carlson, he did this like review of Moscow. He went and visited, and he noticed, oh wow, American candy is cheaper in Russia than in America. It's like, how did that happen? Sui. You want to check out Sui? I got you. That's funny. Yeah, it was funny to see that. It was like some BS too. All right, let's check out Sui real quick. I'm in a lot of trades right now. If you guys haven't figured that out, I'm in a lot of trades right now. But this is kind of like what I'll do occasionally. Normally I would post it inside of the members only chat and Discord, but I didn't today, so I went live instead, just to tell you all what I'm in. So I'm going to readjust Sui because right now it just looks like a bearish backtest of a rising wedge pattern. But if we decide to pull this down, now it's looking a bit closer to a rising channel, and I can be less bearish. Your 4-hour time frame, though, yes, you are broken out, but it does look like you're going to consolidate around here for a bit. I think if we get back down to this trend line, we could be a really good opportunity at entry for a long. So it's much easier to get an iPhone in the US than in Russia. Is it really? I don't know. I don't use an iPhone. I'm an Android user, so I'm not a part of that cult. Not a part of it. So Sui is still dealing with this death cross right here. However, we are breaking out of this downtrend, which is a really good thing. Tech prices the same though. I think it's really hard to see a deflation in tech. I think it's really hard to see that. We don't really have bullish divergence, do we? No bullish divergence to speak of, even though we do have a low and a lower low, but relative strength was still lower. So this is basically looking at it as an oversold bounce. If we're lucky, we're going to get that 50% retrace for Sui. So Sui, let's just say we do get real bullish out here. I'm going to mainly look for this 45% move to the upside. I mean, maybe you get the 618, which is a 61% move. But I would really be focused in on this $3.55 level. That would make the most sense in my opinion. We're going to see what happens on Sui, but right now you are breaking out. This is a good sign. Checking out your 1 hour time frame. 1 hour's resetting. It looks like it wants to run later today. So that's positive. This was annoying. I hate people in Russia who borrow money in order to get an iPhone, even if they aren't so how they have returned this money. See, the West, we're all about debt. We live in debt. Debt is our bread and butter. Our entire economy is built off debt. That is like the greatest thing known to man. It stimulates the absolute hell out of economies. So SUI right now, on a next leg up, if you can maintain these higher lows, I'm looking for a 16% move out of SUI. I'd be looking for this thing to go up to $2.83. SUI could be a good opportunity. I would like it to reset though. Come back down, hit some support, do something like that. If it just runs up, I would confuse me. I wouldn't like it. That would really confuse me actually. Yeah, but I guess it's much more literature than in Russia. Talking about debts. More literate than Russia. No, I think there's a lot of people who have very poor debt management out here. Very poor. You have people now using debt to get DoorDash. Like it's not making any sense. There's a lot of people who probably should not be pulling out debt that are. It's really bad. People are like, oh yeah, I definitely need that fast food. So let's put it on credit. Buy now, pay later. Makes no sense. Yeah. People want to consume a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and check out our trades, how we're doing. Looks like big time started to move a bit. That's good. We're also in 1 inch. 1 inch is starting to move as well. Beautiful. So let's go into big time so you can see what trade I got into here. It looks like it's just accelerating to the upside. I'm looking for this 21% move. 21%. My stop loss is sitting right down here at 51.86. This thing is moving pretty darn quick in my opinion, so I'm looking for the golden retrace. Based off of this previous high up here, we had a nice breakout, beautiful uptrend. I would have preferred if we were down on this lower trend because I still can get stopped out just by it back testing the lower trend. But since I pulled in that wonderful stochastic RSI, this is basically showing I should have gotten into a long. This is our brand new uptrend here, and we are close to it. So I'm going to just trust the indicators right now and stop looking for all the bearishness like this bearish div that I saw right here, because noted, we are breaking above it right now. So triple bearish divergence, I don't care. It's going up. It is what it is. Kind of have to ignore some things sometimes. It's about 20% per year here. What is the loan rate? So our federal interest rate, the Fed is sitting at, I think it's like, I want to say 5.25%, maybe. It's sitting at 4.75, one of those two. I forgot. I need to look it up. But when we get loans from banks, it's much higher than that. The average loan interest rate, I think, is sitting somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10 to 12%. The average credit card rate is sitting around like 30%. But now President Trump, he wants to put a cap on that at 10%. So it could help. Could help a lot. Yeah, the banks are out here making tons of money based off the interest rate fluctuations, even though their interest rates are well higher. They're insanely higher. But they have an excuse, so they can raise prices. It's kind of like food inflation on average was 22%, but we had a lot of our fast food chains and restaurants, they upped their prices at an average of 42%, so they were just like, well, there's inflation. and they were using it as a great excuse to start raising prices. That's capitalism, baby. They're all out here trying to gouge you. Alright, so this is what I'm seeing out of big time. That's why I jumped into the trade. Now let's go ahead and check out 1 inch, which currently is trying to make a move to the upside. So 1 inch. So 1 inch. This is not the chart I was looking at, is it? What chart was I looking at? Honestly, what? Bybit? Okay. So this is what I'm looking at for 1 inch, where it's a very simple uptrend. We're at the top of the channel. We're now just above the heart line. So what I'm looking at is this move from back here, where we came down, we broke out, we bullishly backtested. You can see that right here. Nice little breakout. Even if we brought it up here, nice breakout. So either way, breakout, the back test was right here. We're moving up. We are looking for this move up to 22.48. We still have about 4.9% on this move. So this is what I'm banking it off of. So yeah, currently it is in the green, but we always can get stopped out. Always can get stopped out. The fluctuations right now are really strong, so. Okay, it's time to sleep here, already 11 p.m. Thank you for the conversation. Have a good day. No problem, Solid. Hopefully you have a good night's rest and a great day tomorrow. We're going in the green on rats as well. So rats was another trade I got into where I just trusted the stochastic RSI on the 1 hour. Stochastic's nice and low on the 1 hour. We're on the lower trend line. So we're looking for 16% move to the upside, and surprisingly it's running. Either way, this is an extremely easy way of trading that I'm doing, and it's simply because we're uptrending. If we're downtrending, you can do the exact same thing. Exact same thing. But right now, thing to notice is the breakout and back test. Holding on to that back test was the most important part. So you're expecting that 1618 to move, and it's a nice 16% gain. Currently, we are up 11%, 12% on this, 13%. Okay, it's moving a lot. We're up a little bit on this trade. Up a little bit. So yeah, that's this is what I'm seeing in the markets right now. Looks like Caspa is starting to die off a little bit, which is a shame. We're barely in the green now. Too bad. Same with big time. Big time's falling off. 1 inch falling off. It's just going all over the place. But yeah, Atom here, same thing, starting to fall off a little bit. So needless to say, main thing we got to focus in on, it's Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin going to do? You're super overbought on the 1 hour, but that stochastic RSI, it's resetting. So basically, we should see another push to the upside before the end of the day. I'm interested to see if it'll do it. Very interested to see if it'll do it. The day traders are taking over. Oh man. Alright, I'm more or less just happy that this stream has held up. I had to go through, I had to stop some background apps that were going on, reset the computer. I checked the power supply just to make sure everything was going okay there. Looking through a computer sucks because the amount of things that can go wrong are terrible. Absolutely terrible. Anyways, let's check out YGG real quick. I do think YGG has the opportunity of doing something amazing. Going into our 1 hour time frame as it's resetting while uptrending. That is wild and ridiculous. In the short term, we could see a 14% rise out of this thing, but in the longer term, this thing looks insane for upside potential. That 194% move to the upside could actually happen. Oh yeah, that was one thing I didn't show you guys on rats. So rats, yeah, I mentioned this before. I was like, wow, it's amazing. We're uptrending down here. We could end up seeing this thing go up 186%. I didn't realize how much it gained already. So if we pull this down to where the price is currently, this thing's already up 74% off those lows when I talked about the breakout. So that's absolutely nuts. So it's chugging along. Major gains have been coming out of this. It's just been really slow. Just so very slow. But man, oh man. That thing was coming out of the depths of hell, and it just kept on going. Yeah, we're seeing tons of fluctuation here. Tons of fluctuation. Caspa, though, I think Caspa does have the possibility of being a very, very strong contender here. We're still up 13% on rats. Why can't I? Damn. Coin M? What would it be on that? Coin soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at some more charts. Let's see what we have to work with. What's going on with A8? Ugh, I don't like that at all. Don't like that one bit. See, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. That's really bad. If you come up and bearishly backtest this, I don't look good. What's your 4 hour looking like? Wow, well your 4 hour looks great. So this is where I'd get confused. This is where I'd be putting in shorts. I would definitely think this is going down for sure. Oh, there we go. All right, C98, we're still up 11%, and Atom, we're down 12%. I want to find something that looks like it's getting ready to go. I want to check that out. I think something that's really low. Boy. Oh boy. Cello? Actually, maybe. Ooh, Cello. Let's go. Alright, let's chart this bad boy out. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So if anybody's wondering what I normally do to find these trade setups for you guys, it's this all day. All frickin' day. This looks pretty darn good. Hold on, do we have a higher relative strength? We do? Bullish divergence on the weekly? Nice. Nice. Yep. Okay. Ooh, looking like it's starting to bottom out. Alright, Cello might be getting ready for a nice little move to the upside. Just maybe. Checking out our daily here. The daily, very nice move. Nice uptrend. I like it. Like it a lot. What's our recent downtrend? Did we break it? Not yet. We're about to interact with it. About to interact with it. Once we can get a breakout and a back test, Cello might be the one. Might be the one. It's Neo. Bullish divergence on the daily as well. Yeah, this thing's ready to cook. 46% upside move? I'm okay with that. I am A-okay with that. Let's check our 4 hour. 4 hour says we can rally. How very interesting. That's even more interesting right there. Even more interesting. Well, you already hit the 618 of that. Sheesh. Sheesh. Kind of a shame. It took you all the way to breaking out of it to hit your 618. That's too bad. A steeper decline would have been nicer, because then you could have got in on the ground floor. On a scalp trade, it's kind of set up really nicely. Holy shit. Well, we might be getting into a scalp trade on this bad boy. Nice little 5% move could be coming for Cello. That's not bad. That's really nice. Wow. Cello looking solid. I guess we'll mark Cello down for checking it out later tonight. Cello. Alright, let's check out Chili's. Nice move on Chili's. Resetting right now. Bring it down here. Right there. Yep. Looks like this is our uptrend that we're utilizing. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Another 18% move to the upside. Stop loss would have to be right below 4448. Not bad. So 5.87%. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, this market's really bullish today. Hopefully it continues throughout the week. I really hope it continues throughout the week. God, this looks terrible. Let's check out comp. We haven't looked at comp in a long time, and we should. Comp's getting ready to rally too. There's your uptrend. Beauty. Beautiful. Oh my god. Big swing to the upside that could be happening. 61%. Gonna take a while, but not looking bad on the shorter time frame here. We're gonna get up right here. Oh, this could happen sooner than later. 18% upside. A lot of 18%ers. Holy moly. Looks like Adam's about to go positive again. We're in the red. No, we're in the green for both big time and 1 inch. Great. Caspa back in the green. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to take my goddamn top spot on copy trading again. Oh, I'm going to take it back. Damn. I don't like not being on top. I don't like it. But we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. We're going to do the cycle trading. Cookie, I was supposed to look at this last night. We're breaking out right now. Trying to reset. That's great. Didn't quite make it to the measured move down, but that's fine. No big deal. You getting this breakout's nice. If you can get a back test on the other side at 13.17, that'd be even more ideal. But a breakout of this downtrend is going to be huge. Holy shit. Cookie Dow. Cookie Dow. Oh my Lanta. We're going to post this in the Discord right now. By the way, if I have anybody who's actually viewing and is not a part of the Discord, you should probably join the Discord because I do stuff like this every single day. Every day. What's the percentage here? 65%. It's an absolutely free Discord. You guys could end up joining it if you want. Feel free to. Alright, looks like there is no chatting. So I'm going to get off the live stream and I'm going to keep looking through a bunch of these charts. But anyways, I will be back at my normal time tonight, and hopefully we are just reaping the rewards of all of this charting work that I am doing, and we enjoy all the gains, hopefully. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Keep those stop losses tight. Deuces, y'all. Deuces.